Good morning, sophomores. Welcome to week one of your English class. This is the week after spring break, and we're continuing with distance learning in a little bit of a different environment. Yes, of course, we're not in school, at least for the next couple weeks. I talked about this in my intro video to these distance learning videos, and I hope you caught that. It's a separate one on the channel here. But basically, this is our new reality. I want to reiterate that I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your families are doing well. And yes, stay inside, stay safe. And, we'll get through this. I do miss you guys. I, look forward to interaction sometime soon. I think we all want some human interaction. But we're doing what's best for now. And as far as what's best for you right now is to learn. Please take this week seriously, get back into academics, get back into a mindset that you're going to use your time at home to learn. All right, so that's what we're going to try to be doing here today. And I'll run you through an introduction to the assignments for this week. But essentially, Edgenuity is your teacher this week. That's where you're going to be getting lessons. That's what you're going to be learning. So week one of the fourth quarter here has you doing 2 Edgenuity lessons. We have the first one being Julius Caesar. I'll talk a little bit about Julius Caesar in that lesson. And then the second one is satire with Saki and the Storyteller. So to start with Julius Caesar, I don't love the way Edgenuity did this, where your next lesson is part 7, I think. It skips all the way to Act 5. So you're missing a lot of the plot of Julius Caesar, the play by Shakespeare. And I'll give you a quick summary to catch you up. Unfortunately, this is how Edgenuity set it up, but you'll be learning skills. What I do want you to pay attention to is what the teacher is teaching in each of these videos. How theme, how the ideas and how they're presented, and how word choice and diction builds to that theme. So then what you need to know about Julius Caesar, a little background information would be, you got this guy Caesar. He's dead by now. Spoiler, it's the tragedy of Julius Caesar. Do you not know Shakespeare by now? He's dead. So that happened, and by Act 5, it's the aftermath. It's who killed him, should they have not. Basically, you have the two sides being Mark Antony and Brutus, and they're at war in these scenes here, but it's Brutus contemplating the morality of should he have done this or not? Should he have been part of killing Julius Caesar? He loved Caesar, he was a friend of Caesar, but he thought Caesar was wrong for Rome, and doing what was best for Rome was killing Caesar. Was that right? Or was he wrong? Mark Antony thinks differently, thinks Caesar was what was right for Rome and was on his side and now is fighting in his honor. So you got all of that happening, but it's really about those ideas and questioning motivation and the morality of one's actions in a play. And this play is very much about Brutus and his thought process throughout. So that's Julius Caesar. The next thing you're going to read, lesson 2 for this week, would be The Storyteller. It's a short story by Saki, and it's satire. Saki was a humorist, somewhat is satirist. I think you'll enjoy the story. It's a light-hearted story. It's short to read, and you'll get the idea of unexpected irony and satire and how that is built throughout the story, how you build that in plot, and how it comes through in the end. So you read that one and enjoy. Okay, after you've read both of those, well, with each one, you do the lessons within, you do the activities. Yes, all that matters, all that counts. I see a percentage of your accuracy throughout, but most importantly, the quiz at the end of those. So yes, look for accuracy. Pay attention to the teacher. The teacher in that video is your teacher. They're gonna instruct you on what is important for that lesson and what you need to be doing as a reader. Okay, so this isn't just reading stuff for your enjoyment, which I will also encourage that you do. Okay, you've had a lot of free time over spring break and in the weeks to come, and if this extends throughout the rest of the year, just read, be a reader. But for these particular lessons, pay attention to the teacher and those skills and learn something from it. Remember those, and that makes you a stronger English student. Okay, wrapping up with what we're doing over the next couple weeks. You could expect that, well, let's hope to get back to school April 15th. Right now, the district, that's what their plan is. If that's the case, then I'll see you soon, and we'll do a couple of these ingenuity lessons, and we'll go from there. And when we get back, we'll focus once again on writing. I think you've heard by now that the FSA is not a thing this year, so you don't need to do your 10th grade FSA. We'll see what happens with that as far as a graduation requirement. No, we don't have clear answers on that from the state or the district. Will you take it again next year? I don't know, but I wouldn't worry about it for now. But you do worry about learning and just reading, and in my class as well as other classes, take the time this week to be productive with what you can do to improve yourself as a student, as just somebody that learns things. So that should be your goal throughout this week. And hopefully I'll see you in a couple weeks. Stay in touch through Remind. Watch this video, do your work, and oh, if I didn't mention Microsoft Teams, I did in the intro video. But Microsoft Teams, we've created a class for that. That's a way that I'll also be communicating with you. We didn't talk about that before we dispersed for this extended break. But let's see, but pay attention to that if you get a message through there. And hope you guys stay safe. You know, best wishes to your family and all. And I will see you soon. Peace.